Welcome to Financial Health, a 5-minute conversation with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management, focusing on your current and future financial goals. This is Financial Health on WOMT.
Welcome to Financial Health here on WOMT. It's 1240 AM, 1079 FM, and I would introduce Jason Weier, but he is just bouncing all around the studio answering emails.
My email is going off, so I want to turn it off.
As it should, because you're Jason Weier, and you and Weier Wealth Management are wonderful. And you also wrote a book, Jason. Let's not forget about that.
I did. I made beer, though, too, if that matters. But the book is more important.
It is. Well, I will say this. The beer is better tasting.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Yes, I think we can all concur on that. Weier's private stock over there at Petco Brewing Company. Gosh, that was a good choice, my friend.
Thank you.
Bourbon barrel-aged ale. Oh, my gosh.
I have
what was
a couple
it?
cans left.
It was like, what,
8.7, I think it was.
I can't remember that.
Yeah. Maybe that's a sign.
Exactly. But you know what? Obviously, the beer, congratulations on that. But let's go back to the book. So last week we were talking about protection mechanisms. And this week, let's go in order. Next is location. So
No, you missed it.
Location.
And location. There's 3 locations in a row.
There's 3? Okay.
Like real
all right.
estate.
Okay. 3 locations in a row. So exactly what does that mean, location,
Yeah.
location?
Well, let's talk about asset location. So where are you going to situate, where are you going to position your investments? Asset location meaning, is it a traditional IRA, traditional 401k, maybe one category, tax deferred we would call that, or a Roth IRA, a Roth 401k, number 2 category. Number 3, Ian, would be the brokerage account. So something that's taxable. So as you make money, you're being taxed on it on an annual basis. So those are kind of like the 3 overarching categories.
Exactly. And now I understand why there are 3 locations in location. So, Jason, is there a secret balance to those 3 locations?
Yes.
Please.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
Follow-up question.
Please.
There is no formula for you. That's going to be the same for the next person. But what it comes down to is the same thing we always talk about, is your goals, your objectives. In some situations, it makes more sense for clients, individuals, to position their assets in tax-deferred investments because you get the deduction today. In other instances, it might make more sense to position more into the tax-free, which is Roth option.
Exactly.
But wait, there's more, Ian. The third option, it might make more sense for some people too, in this case, a little bit easier to define, if they want to retire earlier. So the taxable account, we call that, or taxable or brokerage, those accounts are available to you in a liquid format, meaning that you don't have to wait until retirement. They're available to you. And that's why they normally make more sense if you want to retire early.
Exactly. If you have the opportunity and the privilege of being able to do that.
Yes.
Exactly. So, Jason, so you go in depth into this in your book, and obviously, as you said, everybody's different. It's a case-by-case basis. So when someone comes to Weier Wealth Management, how do you... I know you have a psychologist wife here, so I'm wondering how you really help people decipher where their assets should be allocated.
Conversations. So we have a lot of active discussions. We get to know that individual if they're new to the firm. We get to know that individual, understand where their current situation is. Remember the book.
Yep.
We identify their current situation. How much are you saving? Where is that savings going? Then does that match with your goals? Does that match with your objectives? Because if you're putting too much money, for example, if you're putting too much money into tax-deferred investments that are only available at 59.5, but you want to retire at 55, that does not match well. So you need to position your assets differently then.
Interesting. So, Jason, obviously, it's a case-by-case basis, as we said, but calling up you, they get to talk to you.
That's right. You get me.
That's the best part, Jason.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it might not be.
But Jason, you are I know this for a fact. You're a great conversation, and you also are very, goal and client oriented, which means, hey, their goals are your goals.
Yes.
So, Jason, if anybody has any questions about the book, maybe they want to snag a couple of cans of the beer if you still have it, which you probably won't. But what's a good way to reach out to you?
Sure. Website is weierwealthmanagement.com. Weier is Weier, weierwealthmanagement.com. Facebook, find us on Facebook. A lot of resources, and the website too.
Awesome. Hey, Jason, and I say next week we really dial it back and we talk about the ABCs.
ABCs. All right.
And a couple more letters, too. It's WOMT.
Securities offered through Advantax Investment Services, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Advantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through Advantax Insurance Agency. Views and opinions presented in this podcast are those of Jason Weier and not of Advantax Wealth Management or subsidiaries. Opinions voiced in this material are for general information only, not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Performance reference is historical and is no guarantee of future results. All investing involves risk, including the loss of principal. No strategy assures success or protects against loss. This is a hypothetical example. This is not representative of any specific investment advice. Your results may vary.
Financial Health is heard every Monday at approximately 11:20 with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management. Learn more online at weierwealthmanagement.com. You're listening to WOMT Radio, a Sea Hafer broadcasting station.